here is the big blockbuster $1 million idea that I had, which is so ironic after hearing everyone talk about ChatGPT. I wanted to have someone engineer a prompt right now in this room to ChatGPT, asking them to create a 5-minute stand-up comedy set for a room of NLP nerds. And that person can come up and perform it, and we will see if they make us laugh. What do you guys think?
Sure.
Okay, who's like good at prompt engineering? You're gonna type exactly what I said.
So is the rule that we literally read whatever it reads?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Are we riff on it at all? Or?
I mean, if you want to add in like...
I'll read it.
Okay, so we have a reader. Do we have people like...
I'm gonna use GPT-4.
GPT, yes, that's the best one. Like, why would you use GPT 3.5 or the original ChatGPT?
Sounds like a little 5 minutes might be kind of a long.
It goes by when you're on stage, yeah. Okay, so you can come up with some prompts. Sometimes, like, I ask ChatGPT to come up with funny stuff, and it's just like cringy puns. It hurts my soul. So I always add in like the phrase like, make it actually funny, not cringy. I think it makes it better, I don't know. Okay, so while John is doing that, we will, I guess you can just read like from a computer. So what does the room think? Like, what are the rules like for this? Like, you can add in intonation.
Okay, so
Otherwise, you just put it through, text-to-speech.
Yeah.
I could do a TTS voice and see how it goes.
That's terrible.
That's not you, you're terrible.
All right.
Okay, we have the script ready. I'm so curious that this is the Turing comedy test right here.
This is the Turing test.
It literally is. Okay.
So,
Would you like to?
yes, I will. All right. So there's also some stage directions here. So.
Oh wow.
Stands up, adjust microphone.
Hold it, yeah. Okay.
Am I?
No. Do you want somebody to hold that?
No. All right. Good evening, everyone. So I'm sure you've all heard of ChatGPT, right? If not, then you're probably living under a rock, or maybe just working with a different language model. But honestly, ChatGPT is like the Avengers of language models, but instead of saving the world from cosmic villains, it's busy figuring out if you asked for the weather in Seattle or if you actually meant to spell seagull. I mean, who hasn't tried to ask the weather of a bird species, am I right?
Yeah.
So it said laughs there, so clearly. You know, the great thing about ChatGPT is it doesn't need a coffee break. I mean, imagine the plight of regular folks. You ask your colleague one question too many, they look at you like, Karen, can you just give me a minute to finish my latte? But with ChatGPT, it's like, no, Karen, I don't need a coffee break. But could you please be more clear whether you want to report on quarterly sales or quails? It's really leaning into the ASR, ambiguity thing here. Let's see. ChatGPT is such a hard worker, it could put a colony of ants to shame. It's up 24/7, grinding away, but the fun part is when it stumbles into sarcasm. It's like showing a dog a card trick. Hey GPT, nice weather we're having, huh? And it's all, I'm sorry, as a language model, I don't have the capability to perceive weather. I mean, who invited this guy to the party, right? Oh, and let's talk about its predictions. Remember when GPT-3 predicted the next word based on the previous ones? Well, ChatGPT is like that overly eager friend who tries to finish your sentences, but on steroids. It's like, I just want to say that you love linguine. No, I wanted to say that I love, never mind. It said laughs there.
I think when it says laughs, that's when we laugh, not by the joke.
Right, there's the sentence before its actual punchline is usually the funny part. Interesting. And here's the thing about training this beast. They fed it so many books, articles, and websites that it probably knows more about Harry Potter than J.K. Rowling. And yet, I wouldn't be surprised if it asks you, do you mean the character Harry Potter or a Potter named Harry? But remember, folks, despite all its vast knowledge, it doesn't really know anything. Okay, this is like me in my class and having say that over and over and over. It's the GPT is telling. It's like that guy at Trivia Night who's somehow memorized all the answers but still asks, who's this Shakespeare dude anyway? Is he like the new TikTok sensation? But despite all this, you gotta love it. It's like the best conversation partner you never knew you needed. It's never too tired to talk. It never judges you for asking weird questions. And most importantly, it never ever steals your fries. Can your best friend promise that? Didn't think so. Thank you, and remember, it's not a bug, it's a feature. So, yeah, all right. That was credible.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was pleasantly surprised. Anyone else? Like, what were your reactions?
Good.